Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Shadowverse, and today we are taking a look at our first net deck tested video for Dawn of Calamity, which is going to be Tempo Storm's Rally Sword. Now, for those of you guys that have not seen any of this series before, and I don't blame you at all, this is where I literally test a deck. But more importantly, I test about the first 5 or so games of the deck. Because when you net deck something, right, you typically judge it by those first 5 games, whether it feels good or not, whether it kind of feels like it's your type of play style or not. This series is meant to emulate that. Now, of course, within 5 games, you don't really get to master a deck. That's not the point. The point is whether beginners can feel comfortable crafting this deck and getting their value out of the investment that they made into getting this deck online. And this deck is no joke. It is like 70,000 vials, right? This deck is 70k vials, so it's very, very expensive. So I wanted to document these sorts of decks that a lot of online websites kind of just recommend, right? And see whether it's going to be worth your time or not. Now, going to this deck specifically, this deck is gaining in popularity. I have been seeing it more and more than kind of replacing what was old combo Mistelina Balion, where you just get looped. Rather, this just focuses on getting Mistelina and Balion on 6, recovering the 3 play points, and then kind of really making tempo plays between turns 4, 5, and 6. That is this deck's most important turns. Now, a lot of the deck revolves around getting to 6 as fast as possible, setting up your play so you clear the board. That way you do have a clear value on 6. And it has some late game potential as well, with the draw engines with Royal Summons, as well as Flying Messenger Squirrel, which gets you more cards for gas if you do get into that late game. Finally, the entire point of the deck is to get to rally 7 or 10 to activate both Erica and to put the Killer Instincts in hand, as well as getting Cat Admiral's damage online, as well as there's one other card here that does it, that cares about rally 7. Or rally 10, or Flying Messenger Squirrel cares about rally 10. Finally, and the addition that I'm most excited about is Monochrome Endgame, which summons one of these 2, or both, depending on whether you play the enhance. This helps with your rally count early. Magnus will be most likely when you do the enhance, because then if it's unanswered, everything that you play afterwards has rush, and you also recover 1 play point. That 1 play point normally doesn't matter. It normally doesn't matter, but when you do get the evolve effect for it, you can squeeze out like a good play on this on turn 8 or something. That way you get recover 1 play point, so you have 3 play points remaining. You can play the late game Leod or something like that. So I have recorded the 5, actually 6 games with this. I'm going to showcase a few of those games here where I talk about the my thoughts about the deck, and then I'm going to come back to the screen, kind of give you my overall summary, as well as whether you should craft this or not, as is. Alright, third game is up against Blood.
The rich deserve to
so
be robbed.
Theoretically, we should be fine here. Theoretically. This kind of helps. This kind of helps us curve out, so I'm actually going to keep that. We only need 1. Okay. So what we can do is save this for the Evo turn, because that avoids its 4-drop, the one that hits you for face 3 times. That can make sense, because
Allow me to bestow
it kind of works against his wrath triggers. But Ramiel is hard to ignore. Just gonna play this because we already have a 2-drop here, so
Come now, let us play together.
it's actually good. We'll play Chaotic here. He plays Dual Axe Devil, of course. That is one of Wrathblood's best rotations.
Adventure's what I live for.
We are actually forced to Leod here on 3 because we cannot whatchamacallit. We cannot risk triggering the Righteous Demon on 4.
4 tools, 4.
So we will play this.
Adventure on. I paid so much for that axe.
Then we'll play Gunslinger first into Ramiel next turn. Yeah.
And so our pact is forged.
Quit it.
That died.
You have summoned the blade of purgation here.
I'll finish this.
Alright, I won't be greedy with Ramiel here, actually. I'm just because, like, the best thing that he has is Righteous Demon. So, the way I can play this out is I play both Ramiel and Radical Gunslinger. Kill this. Well, I say that, but then I can just Baron here. Kill his thing. Oh, but that is an evil point. Never mind. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I do not want to use an evil point if I can avoid it. So I'm actually gonna do it this way.
This here's all mine. Do not seek what is not there.
About time.
Because Uriel doesn't get to this. Righteous Demon doesn't get to this.
I'll see you in purgatory.
So this being unanswered is potentially a problem for him. The next turn we just Bunny and Baron.
Come, show me the names of your will.
I believe that's random. The 3 damage. That should be random. So he's still risking a 50-50 here, even if he plays it. Oh no, wait, no. He can then play the 1-drop that kills it across. But he doesn't get the evil back. He doesn't get the evil back because he has to get rid of this.
A fitting end. Wait, not yet.
Then the Bloody Claw, yep.
Ready yourself.
That makes sense. That was his best answer. And he still continues to get best answers here, which is actually pretty annoying.
Got you. That was almost amusing.
I don't want that 4-drop to be for free, so I'm actually low.
I seen goldfish with more bite. You just pissed off the specter.
I actually do not want this to die.
Come, show me the names of your
Urias, so his hand was good. I really can't blame it. It's like, Urias was literally the only other answer that was available. But, I mean, it works.
The night begins.
I surrender.
Alright.
Back to the hideout. How's this for a transformation?
Lose yourself in this final dance.
So, it is still coming in. Let's see. Monochrome doesn't work as well here. Hold on. I think I actually have to Scrupulous here. Yeah.
This here's all mine.
And then we play... You can play this for free.
Come now, let us play together.
I believe the way this works is that it'll still have ambush by the time it drops. Alright. We'll deal with this.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I lose.
Your life comes next.
Ah, crap. I should have played this first.
Feeling lucky.
That was a mistake, but
That
that's
was almost amusing.
just play this.
The day of reckoning.
Okay, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
The sunlight is quick.
Okay. That was the best 2 outcomes for us. So if this is Dark Emperor Monochromancer's that. If it's not Dark Emperor, yeah, we have that. That is still ambush, as I thought it would be.
I'll finish this.
Mistelina kinda works, it kinda also doesn't. Hold on. Let's see. Everything has rush. We're not at rally 10 yet. I mean, I can just go there, but we then lose to another Omniface. Can't recover any life.
I shall take the front.
Get back.
That's unfortunately our best answer.
Hands off my sword.
Yeah. We lose to Omniface here. Yep. So, okay. I think that's a good representation of the deck, actually.
Specters don't die.
I'm curious. I'm curious if I'm just literally being a dum-dum in playing this. But that was... I recorded the first 3 games I've ever had with this deck. And we are following them to the T here as far as playing the deck, quote-unquote, which is to curve out. And we've curved out both times. But now, granted, we ran into some bad luck. And 2 out of the 3 games, at least. But still, that's actually kind of concerning, I would say, at least for this deck. It seems like it's lacking something. I'm gonna keep playing a little bit offline here, but I absolutely wanted to record the first 3 games, just to give you guys an idea of what you guys are signing up for when you pick up this deck. Alright, so we're up against Shadow this time, which
deserve to be robbed.
which Tempo Storm actually said was a bad matchup for the deck.
But it ends here.
We need to ramp. We absolutely need Romiel here. We probably need Misto in hand, because that's a 2-4-6 and we play this on our 2. Okay, so that's a pretty good hand actually. Because we have to get under Shadow. There's literally no way around it. Mistelina just has to get through before Shadow gets off. We can play Bunny Baron here, I guess. I'm actually going to try this once. Because I don't think that the normal 5-drop is as good. Now that we get some good... again, the point is to go under the deck. Remember? We'll just play this straight.
Adventure's what I live for.
Then if he trades in here, we'll play the Romiel, which is going to be on 3.
I leave the adventure into you.
That's fine. Oh! Shit. Okay, then we Brothers United here, then Romiel.
Strike now.
Do not seek what is not there.
Alright. Then hopefully we can evolve this. Play the Radical and play the Romiel as well. Just to up our rally count. We don't need to trade with anything they have here. You'll do the trading for us, pretty much.
A fitting end.
Alright. Sick. Nah.
This here's all mine. Do not seek what is not there.
We'll save that for later.
About time we got started.
Awaken, for the end is near.
Alright. Then we have Mistelina into Leod next turn, which is good. Again, it's a relatively all-in play.
This shouldn't fit.
You got Ceres, but...
You
are
are
you...
not prepared.
Oh no, he doesn't lose Ceres here. He can just trade Ceres into this.
Will soon be back.
Yeah.
A fitting end. Wait, not yet.
That's fine. Let me read the card first before I commit to this play. And it recovers 3 play points. Got it. And then I can evolve this. Good.
I shall take the gun.
Get back!
Say goodbye.
The day of reckoning is nigh.
I seen goldfish with more
Now, he
bite.
does have an answer here.
The false will
I believe he
sink,
has an answer
and the
here.
true
Let me see
will
it.
rise.
Yeah, he barely has an answer here, but he has an answer
Hands
regardless.
off my daughter!
But it does slow down his last words game plan if he does play the Tyrant here. Tyrant is his only answer. He doesn't go for Tyrant. This has the heal probably. Yeah. Yep. This just dies. So he's playing Evo Shadow, I guess?
Time to clock in, lazy bones!
No, it's still combo. But he's been evoing a lot. He's evoed like more than 5 times already.
Soon be died, boy.
Yeah. He's definitely 5 times already.
This.
Probably just do this. This is probably the safest. Can't imagine this being better, so...
This is more than just a game. My legion follows.
My loyalty is
Your queen commands you.
Alright. We do not need to evo at all here. So he's evoed Ceres twice, and he's evoed otherwise 5 times.
Forever. What goes around comes around.
Draws. Doesn't have an evo anymore. There's his free evo. He kills 2 with this. I respect this card a lot, by the way. I feel like this card is underrated.
I refuse to fail.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
it comes to this.
Do we have 10 already? Please tell us we have 10. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Steel yourself!
We have 10 dead, I'm assuming. No, we don't have 10 dead. Jesus. If we wait, though, that's quite a bit of waiting that we have to do. I have to get under it. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna do this because again, the problem with that is like I only get the car value next turn. If he uses Jackie, we're dead. But I need that car.
A thankless job.
I go with the wind.
That sucks. That actually sucks. I don't know if that was the right play or not, but I don't like that play.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah, the one time I accelerated that car is the one time that it bites.
Under you!
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
You are not prepared.
Under you!
This has Darkest Desire attack. Okay. So this deals 8 attack. Alright, I can draw 2 first.
This here's all mine.
This will discard 1+2, but I don't get anything back. I think that's the best play because then we can trade these 2 in. Yeah.
Give him our name,
You need backup there?
Give him our name. Got you.
Yep. And that's probably the best we can do. Can still win with the 3-drop here. Yes.
Ladies and gentle
We
ghosts.
can definitely still win with the
This
3-drop here.
job.
but he has used both of the Sarah's activations. So if we can live through this, we have Mistelina's award. It doesn't matter as much. This is a unique take on last words. I like it. I wish I could. I wish this feature comes out on Shadowverse. Like we can actually copy the deck that we're fighting. Because I like this deck. I like the take at least. We played Mistelina and Tilly out here for sure. Just straight up. Do I want to trade this into anything? Probably need to trade it into something.
Feeling lucky.
So I'm gonna trade. Wait, hold on. Before I start trading, because this will be a 6. No, I don't need to trade. I win already. I'm like, wait, you're about to win.
Hands off my shoulder!
Got you in my sights.
Feeling lucky.
I would have felt pretty dang stupid had I traded that in. All right. Interesting variant on the last words deck. Again, I wish we could see it.
Easy enough.
All right. Up against
Rich
Shadow again.
deserve
Again,
to be right.
this is our 5th game.
No more
And
crying.
theoretically, this should be the worst matchup that we have, according to Tempo Storm's own article. So here we need some 3-drops, I would think. So we can get rid of one of these. I'm actually going to keep both of the 2-drops. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep both of the 2-drops here. Because, well... No, let's hunt for the 1-drop. Let's actually try to hard mode gun for the 1-drop. We did not get it. Okay. That's fine. The reason why is because that activates our rally so much quicker if we got the 1-drop. But that is not to be the case.
Let us pierce
Wow!
like Sleipnir.
Burial right. Okay. We'll play this then. Well, if you place the 2-drop... Now I'll play this. Alright, this is better against Burial Right for sure. Because this has Rush, I think. Oh, it's just 1, but that's
You
fine.
know I might let you live.
Gain Rush, Clash Summon a Skeleton, so this has a Skeleton, but gets countered by this.
This is more than just a game.
Given that he already has 4 power on the board, I don't really care about not trading her, so let's swing.
You look kind of haunted.
Oh,
No, literally.
that's an interesting deck. So he's gonna hold this probably, huh? I wouldn't trade here. At all. I would not trade here in the slightest. If this aggro shadow, I would not trade here in the slightest. Yep. Let's see. We'll Royal Summon once first, knowing that we're dealing with aggro shadow now. We probably, because of the way our hand works, we probably want to get rid of whatever... We probably want to get rid of this for sure. Yeah. It doesn't make sense, because he's aggro shadow and we're not. So I'm just going to trade to both of the 1/1s. I'm going to leave the 2/2 alive. That leaves this as a 1/3, and this is dead. And whatever he drops next... Oh no, we don't, because we don't get the Killer Instincts. Never mind. Then I think we just play Admiral here and pass. Actually, Royal Summon first. One more time. Yeah. Play this and pass.
My legion follows.
At your service.
Alright. It's probably the best play we could have gotten. Because I wanted to keep this for the evil because it has a ward. And then we'll keep Erica once we hit 7. We can actually... No, we do get Erica. Yeah. We then play Erica after that, and then play the amulet. That way we kind of avoid any shenanigans he might have.
Wars for the dead to wage.
This is how you do fireworks.
And send your troops.
Mother! Father!
You don't like my tactics.
Your servant.
Fool.
So all we really need to do is survive until whatchamacallit, Mistalina. So we'll do.
No one gets past me. No one gets past me.
This is not where I fall.
Gonna do this.
Where's my post? We're ready to sail?
About time we got started.
Into pouncing
We
position!
won't give him an inch.
We have rally.
Come now, let us play together.
We can also monochrome here to double ward up, actually, if we really wanted to. Which might be the better play rather than Erica. Yeah, I'll take that. I will actually take that.
Ready to pop cannons!
Can I haunt you too?
Yeah. I think I will double ward here. Because we have Mistalina both times next turn. And we have Erica as well. So that should be good enough. I don't think we'll play anything but Mistalina on our 6s, so...
This is more than just a game.
All right.
Escape.
That should be hard for Aggro Shadow to punch through regardless.
Thunder strike.
You look kinda haunted. No,
I won't let you make us cry.
looks like you've got another
Your
spirit.
servant.
So this is
Okay.
freedom.
Sick. We
No one gets past
sacrifice
me.
this. I think. Let me make sure that I have the right play here. Sacrifice this. We play Erica. Okay. Yeah, we want to play Erica because I want to get rid of whatever he pops on the board. All right. So do
No
that.
one gets past me.
I shall take the gun.
Get back.
Can I haunt you too?
I will not back down.
I won't hold back.
We haven't lost
And we evolve this.
yet. Mother, father, I'm sorry.
Yep. Okay, good. Good. So, against both Shadow decks, we won. Which is interesting.
Easy enough.
Again, theoretically, that should have been the bad matchup. One was Aggro Shadow, so I'm kind of giving... not giving Shadow its shake here. Since we're one match away for winning, I'm going to play until we get our daily here. Interesting. Alright, we're back. So... that way, no one doubts the edit, right? I played a total of 6 games with this sword deck. See, I played with I played with Blood prior to this. So, I played against Dragon, Ram Dragon, which I lost. I played against, what Haven deck was this? Control Haven, Life Gain Haven, which I just lost due to attrition. I lost against Wrathblood, because they just went off with 2 Uriases. Annoying. But then I won against, what was this? One was Aggro Shadow, and one was Last Word Shadow, but a really unique take on Last Word Shadow. Again, that's interesting because Tempo Storm's article says that Last Word Shadow should be the worst match of this deck. But, again, that was a variant Last Word Shadow, so I'm going to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt there. Finally, we ended it all up with playing against Dragon again, which we then won. So, long story short, we had a 50-50 split here in terms of a win-loss record. Now, you could argue that because I got used to the deck, these last 3 games, I kind of got the feel. But again, that's the point. How easy is this deck to pilot for beginners? And whether you should invest 70k vials into this, right? So, going back to this, is this deck worth it? Yes, with caution. Yes, with caution. So, the reason why I say this, the most cautious thing that you have to be worried about really here is that this is rotating out. And anytime a legendary is rotating out, you really do have to be worried about it. This is only going to be relevant up until this set rotates out. So that's problem number one. Balion will always be relevant for Sword because it is such a powerful card. So in that sense, yes, do craft this because Balion is powerful. If you really want to play Sword and you have 70k vials to spare as a beginner, which I have no idea how you got there, sure. Play this. This is probably the best version of the deck that Sword has right now. Is it super duper top tier and vial efficient? No. It is quite dependent on the legendaries that it has. And its lower end cards, there's really no substitute for Erica. There's really no substitute for Leod. Definitely no substitute for Balion Mistalina. You could argue that there's a substitute for these, for sure, but even then you're only subtracting like, what, 10.5k vials? So that's still a 60k vial investment right there. Unless you've already invested into Sword, I wouldn't recommend this. Especially if you're a beginner, I would not recommend this at all. It is too expensive, and I don't get you quite receive the bang for your buck that you're looking for that level of investment, right? Now, if this was like a 40, 50k, maybe I'd be all over it. But 70 is a little bit too high. That's almost 2 decks worth right there. And given the competition where you can craft Wrath for that amount, especially because one of the trial decks is free, or you can craft Dragon, even if it's like relatively low grade or low tier, you do get all of the pieces already, right? So for an absolute beginner, I really can't recommend going the extra mile with a 70k here. But is it a good deck? Yes, absolutely. Probably, I would say, even with just 6 games under my belt, just below the top tier. Can compete with the top tier with a little bit more optimization as time goes along, I'm sure. Just not right now. I would wait. I would wait on this deck before crafting it. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you got to this point, like and subscribe if you liked the video, and let me know any questions that you might have down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.